What's going on, guys? It's been a while. Been a few weeks. I've been sick. Been trying to get stuff done. Trying to get caught up. Got so much stuff that had to be done quick and didn't have a lot of time to film everything. I got a few clips here and there to show you all. This rear box has worked out perfect. We got them out of there. They got so big on us, they had to come out of there. I'll show you all.
Alright.
Oh, it's catching me. They always say. No, I'm... Oh.
They couldn't stay in there. Back up there. Got them screws, sis. Oh yeah, we took a lot more in.
We're not going to move this thing at all.
Not right now. Yeah, just real slow.
Maybe not get anywhere.
Back up. Get the big white ones because they're twisting the little red ones.
There you go. Don't you try to get
Oh Lord. Two at a time. Two at a time. Okay, you guys really need to watch where you're stepping, okay?
Oh yeah. Oh crap. Some of them right by my feet.
Some of them are really noodle.
Oh, there's one right there. Going to get the plastic on the for me.
Almost babies.
Oh.
Alright, we got it.
That's what I thought you were going to move it.
Well, I'm going to put a break down for tonight. They didn't stink in here.
Ooh. They're that small, but they're huge.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were that big.
Oh, it stinks so bad.
Let's go get them some food and water.
We've been getting some stuff done. We got our greenhouse plastic on, which is awesome. If you all haven't had a greenhouse, man, they're so nice to be able to get in and out of the weather if it's cold. We've got a few plants started. Got the garden. The garden, there's a lot of grass that came up in it after I disced. I showed you all that. So I decided to plow it. I'm gonna plow it. I plowed it, and then I'm gonna disc it again just to get it. I'm gonna disc it a couple times to get it ready. That way I don't have to deal with all the weeds and stuff. I got some plants started. Let me take you all down here and show you this greenhouse. So it's a little messy in here right now. We got some, I can't even remember. We got some stuff planted when it was raining the other day when we couldn't do nothing else. Been trying to I gotta get plants going because it's April. Next month we'll be planting in the garden, so I gotta get all my plants done. If you all have never done this stuff, man, it just seems like you don't have time to do anything. You got so much stuff on your list to do. I got my big pole green beans in here. Ooh, the camera's fogging up. It's hot in here. Green beans starting to come up. If you all see that, these beans, you plant them and then the bean comes back up and then a little runner comes off, and that's what roots down in, and out of the bean comes your two leaves. I'll show you all when they come up and start sprouting. Got 3, that's all the seeds I had of them left. All those are green beans. These 2 are cucumbers, which they haven't started coming up yet. And then I got tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes. And I got 1 tray tomatoes. All these are cucumbers and more green beans. I went with all straight 8 cucumbers. If you're all thinking about homesteading, you really should pick your plants well. Last year, I planted these pickling cucumbers thinking I don't know, I would do good with them, and they're smaller cucumbers, so they grow really quick, and they turn yellow on you. And if you don't have really garden too much, when you start getting yellow cucumbers on your plants, that's the plant cycling towards the end of its life. If you let it get that far, if you keep them picked off when they're green, the plant will keep going until it produces a bunch of yellow cucumbers, because once they go yellow, the seeds are mature. Now if you wanted to collect the seeds, which we'll do this year, you let towards the end of your season, your plant, you let them turn yellow, and you take and get the seeds out of that and let them dry out, and then put them up, you know, in a freezer or somewhere cold and dry, and then you can replant those seeds next year. So we ain't doing that this time, because I couldn't keep up with it. There was just no way. So I planted all straight 8s. So even if I can't get on them and pick them as quick as I should, they'll just get big. So they won't turn yellow as quick. So lesson learned on that one. Do not plant little cucumbers that produce like crazy, especially a garden this big. I mean, it's a big garden. I really like this greenhouse though. You'll see how I did my door. I braced it up a little, and I put, this is an old tobacco setter. If you've never seen it, a tobacco setter, it's on the back of a tractor, and you set down like in a seat beside this thing, and you slide your flat, like these white flats, in this tray here, and then it have a big wheel that'll go around in between you. It have little forks, and you set your plant in that, and it takes it and plants it in the ground. I thought that'd be cool. It was laying down there in the barn. I thought it'd be cool to set stuff up here, you know, in that old tobacco planter thing. I'm into this greenhouse. The plastic was 60 bucks, and I think I've got $30 in wood. So I'm in this greenhouse for 90 bucks, and it's 8 foot by 22 foot. I didn't think it was too bad. This garden I put in is the same as it was last year, but I don't know if I really showed you all too much. It's what did I measure? It's 90 foot wide by 200 foot long. It's a big garden. We got our chicken tractor done. I didn't get to film a whole lot of it, but I'll show you all a little bit of me putting it together. I didn't exactly do it like most people do. I wanted something that was dual purpose. I wanted something like a Joe Salatin kind of style where I could move it and had tin on 2 sides to give them a little protection. But I'll walk over and show you here in a second. I wanted something, if you all can see the 2x4s on it, I wanted something to where I could close in and use for a chicken coop if I wanted to, and I could always build another chicken tractor. So I put the 2x4s at 4 foot apart, that way I could put plywood on it if I wanted to. take you all over here and show you what I'm talking about. I got better at plowing the garden too. I actually did it right this time. The little baby's hollering. And she's out. A little turd. That's my little buddy. Look at her. Brad! Brad! What are you doing, turd? What are you doing, baby? Huh? What are you doing, baby? It's not feeding time yet. Come on, turd. Brad! Where's your baby? Where's your baby? Brad! Oh, I'm sorry, turd. She got all of her meat birds in here. And her laying hens. On this side. What? What is it? What is it? Huh? You all haven't seen this baby. She's 2 weeks old. We almost lost her. Her mom right here. She's not putting any milk out at all. She's like, I don't know, she's like all clogged up. And that baby, I thought she was getting milk and she wasn't. So we've been having to bottle feed her every day, trying to get her up. She almost went down on us. The second day, she almost died. I came out and she just balled up and not moving, and it wasn't good. We got her in there by the wood stove and got a big fire cranking, got some milk down her. And she's putting some weight on. She looks a lot better than what she did. She's been doing good, ain't you, baby? Yeah, she's my little buddy. This mama has got to go, because she ain't putting no milk on it. She's a milk goat on top of it. She's not putting any milk out. So I can't trust her to have another baby and have to deal with bottle feeding all over again. It's crazy to have to deal with that. We're doing Lucy. We're doing Lucy. This mama over here is still not had babies. She's really close. But it's taking forever. That's the last one to have babies this spring. I built them a new paddock over there. I've been trying to, I don't know if y'all can see it, on the other side of this paddock, there's another paddock over there. So I put them over there too, that way they have some fresh grass. And then build me another paddock back here before I put a big field in. Try to give them some fresh grass where I can move them around and stuff. That little boar slash Nubian's been doing pretty good. Finally got her to let me pet her a little. What you doing, mama? What you doing, baby? Been doing a lot of stuff. I just ain't been feeling real good to show you all everything, which sucks, but been moved this chicken tractor a couple times. That's like from 3 days ago, and the grass is already coming back up. If you're all thinking about doing these chicken tractors, oh man, they're awesome, because you keep moving them on fresh ground. They don't have to stand on their poop. They got plenty to pick on, and then when you go to butcher them and eat them, you're eating stuff that's healthy and not stuff that's bad for them or anything. Ooh. Got a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. She's upset because her baby's over here with me. Gotta have a lot of stuff going on. I must have to start showing you all a little more and getting in the habit of recording stuff. That way you all can see more stuff going on. I can keep a record of stuff that's happening. And she's all upset. Show you all if I can ever get over this cold or whatever I got. It's making it rough to try to do stuff. Been trying to just get everything ready. It's been hectic. I got to get them plants done. I'm gonna try to finish them up today. Hopefully we'll get them done. That way we get ready for the garden. All right, guys, if you have any suggestions or tips or anything you want to hear, just let me know. in the comments. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Thanks.